Best shit. Good grief. It's getting a bit fast. I mean, within the speed of it. Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Invictus Motors. We've got Adil here with us and we've got Ameer. I mean, today was meant to be a spectacular day with the sun shining, but unfortunately the English weather is unpredictable. And we'll start off with Ameer. And Ameer, tell us why the 911, why the bug for the Porsche brand?
Well, I mean, everyone says a 911 is a Beetle, but listen, I mean, it is a Beetle, but Ferdinand Porsche made a great car at the end of the day. And then after that, he took his interest into making the 911. Yeah. 356, obviously, before that. Ever since I was a child, I was into Beetles. Family was into Beetles as well.
No way.
And then afterwards, we just started looking at Porsches as well. And I think my late uncle, who's passed away, he ended up buying a 996 C4. He was lucky enough to actually get invited to the unveiling of the 997. Yep. So we ended up going to that unveiling, and I've still got that picture which he took of me sitting inside a silver 997 C2S. And that was kind of like a stepping stone into what I wanted. And I don't know in the future if we were able to actually afford something like that, but we did come across the exact same C2S silver.
Yeah, the same exact spec.
After that, we went from a 997, then we went to a 991. But I think I don't know if other Porsche nerds will probably agree, but I think we got spoiled because the 997 is so good that it kind of makes you wonder, like, what is probably might be lacking in a 991. But the 997, probably the last true Porsche. Wow. I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, maybe Bashir agrees, maybe he doesn't.
Yep. one of the best Porsches. I say it's the last of the Porsche 911.
It is.
They're analog, they're quite raw. I mean, I want to get into quite a few things because this represents Porsche from 1963 until 2008.
Absolutely.
And this engine represents Porsche from 2009 to 2023 till the present day.
Exactly.
So two very different era of Porsches.
Absolutely.
100%. The Mesca engine in this 997.1 turbo.
GT1 derived, motorsport derived.
Absolutely.
Just to know that this has got a Metzger engine in it, which shares obviously with the GT1, then obviously the GT3s as well. GT2 RS. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that, we're lucky enough to have met Bashir, and we're lucky enough that he actually ended up getting a car like this. We never thought, we would probably go for Cobalt Blue. Initially we were thinking grey, but when you see Cobalt Blue in person, exactly. And Adil always wanted something a bit more flashy, I guess, in terms of
they're rare colours.
Yeah,
I mean, the red and the blues are very, very rare, especially. Yes,
so I mean, it's the 997, shorter wheelbase, smaller chassis, smaller body as well. Hydraulic power steering, handbrake as well. You got a physical handbrake, not an electronic handbrake. It is just the last of the true turbos as well. Nowadays, you look at a turbo, but then you look at the other lineup of Porsche as well. They are also turbocharged as well. So although they're doing their best to obviously make that turbo stand out the most, it still kind of gets watered down and kind of diluted as well. This was from an era where a turbo meant a turbo.
Yes.
But I'm not knocking, obviously, the 992 or the 991s. They're fantastic cars. Obviously,
you still feel that lag massively, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You do feel that lag. Obviously, they tried everything with the VTG. But, it is the character of turbos at the end of the day. So, and it's got a Europipe exhaust. It sounds pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I mean, you referenced quite a few things, starting from a Beetle. I've actually got a Beetle that I personally own.
Really?
I've been meaning to bring it down, park it up here.
We need to see
because I think it would go really well with the brand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's got a 1300cc air-cooled engine at the back, and you can actually, having it just parked just like this, you can actually
it'll look brilliant.
See the similarities
in
that sense. So we'll test drive this.
So
this is, as I said, it's a 2006 plate, 997.1 turbo. It's the last of the 911s with the Mesca engine. It represents the Porsche brand heritage from 1963 up until 2008 really well. And then as soon as we come back, we'd love to test drive this one, because you know, I don't know what to call this, an upgrade or a downgrade, but certainly more power in this, isn't it? More power,
there's more power. There's everything in this. This gives you nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's very practical.
Yeah.
Very, very practical. 991 GT, it's basically like a GT car now. Comfortable. It's had a wider appeal. That's probably what Porsche has done, and they've nailed it really in terms of making a 911 that has such a wide appeal that it's brought in a different generation of customers. That's allowed them to expand their business as well.
Yeah.
They've done good. They've done good.
Absolutely. And, Let's get the cameras rolling. Sure. Andy's going to get the drone flying. And I think what we should also do is have Adil jump in at the back. Because this is another thing. I think it's kind of good to kind of show the 2+2 setup is real. It's not a Aston Martin DB9 like 2+2 setup where you've got to be
you've got to tell them how tall you are first. Yeah. He's 5'8", 5'7".
5'7".
Yeah, so it is. It's perfect.
Yeah, you are.
Right to fit in the back.
So perfect. Let's get into this. The journey begins from here. First, Adil is going to try to get into the car.
Shall we get in already?
Yep. You make yourself comfortable. Don't worry, don't worry. As much space as you need, my friend. You're the star of the show. Because of you, your brother is buying a blue car. Perfect, whenever you're ready. Just remember that 6-second countdown. When you turn the key, don't start it straight away.
Go for it.
Yeah, go on. Perfect. When you guys are ready, let's get going.
Let's go.
This is a lot of space in the back. You can easily have.
Do you think you have more space at the back of this Adil than the other 911?
I'd say both of them have good space.
Both of them have good space.
I'd say both have.
Go left,
I would say
this show is fun.
Because I've heard some people say that the 991 potentially has slightly lesser space at the back. Because
991, really?
Yeah, because that's just a bit more built up. All the leather that's being used, etc.
That's true.
The fun thing is the exhaust is always on.
Yeah.
They can't complain.
No valves. Yeah, wow. Honestly. Yeah, it's a difference. It really is a difference. I mean, I said it before, the cockpit feels like it wraps around you in this car. The 991 is more airy inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can feel the torque.
But it rides well.
It rides well, doesn't it?
That's what people. I know it's a shorter wheelbase. You would think it might be a bit more uncomfortable, but it rides pretty well.
And it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
So the last time you were here was, I think, about a week ago.
Yes.
Was that the first time you drove the turbo?
Yeah, first time.
Turbo?
First time, honestly. I mean, yeah, just like everybody else, you'd say, yeah, we went to see other cars as well, but we only went to see one, and at that one I didn't even test drive as well.
Yeah, I remember you said.
Yeah. But this came about, and I don't know, I mean, you guys have restored our faith in basically dealerships.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. And to be honest, I was quite honest with you about the top mounts as well.
Yes,
and
absolutely. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. So Bashir was. I mean, we obviously buy cars as well, and we know to check the MOT and stuff like that. But Bashir was so kind enough to actually get the top mount changes and the CV gator as well that was leaking. So that's all done as well. So it's I mean, peace of mind, honestly. And on top of that, we've had cars before where we've had warranty on it as well, and they're probably the best warranty out there.
No, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm glad. No, it's okay. I'm glad to hear that you actually had a good experience with warranty.
Warranty was good.
Warranty was really good experience with them. They're totally good.
They're custom written warranties. I mean, to us, they're custom written. No claim is basically declined or rejected outright. They put a lot of time and thought into it. They contact us as well.
Oh yes.
There you go. I mean, and it's pretty impressive that you do have warranty-wise working with you guys, even on the age of a vehicle and the mileage as well.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
This has done 83,000 miles.
Yes.
It's, 3 years shy of 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Porsche categorizes this as a classic car, as you know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. It's officially a classic car, a 997. They've got the PCCM Plus as well. Definitely one of the upgrades that we're going to definitely do as well, and I'm sure a lot of 997 owners have done that as well.
Yeah. I've got the PCCM Plus in the yellow.
Really?
Yellow
Very good.
That's a fantastic car as well, man.
I had about 6 PCCM Pluses in stock. I mean, if I get any more in stock, I will look after you price-wise.
Let us know.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll order a few more.
It's a game changer, the PCCM Plus.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean,
And you still retain all the original.
Exactly. That's the only thing that's lacking in a 997, unless you get a Gen 1.5 or a Gen 2. But even those,
They don't have Bluetooth connectivity for music.
No.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
And with the PCCM Plus, you hear the sound better.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know how much you're into your music. But we'll go over to the speed yellow. You know, when you come back, I'll plug a phone into it just to illustrate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they've definitely obviously done something in terms of, just the interface and the quality of sound coming out of it as well.
Massive difference, honestly.
I tell you
What
what,
a nice
this
armrest.
feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but you can tell the steering moves with the road. That's what you need. That's what you need. That's the only thing that slightly lacks in the 991. Yeah. Oh,
Easily you can fit easily you can have a family in the back.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Easily.
Also, this has got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah. They were only
They
put
are
on
quieter
300
as
miles
well.
ago. Yeah.
They're quieter as well. Pirellis are more noisier than that's what we found. But as soon as you put on Michelin's, the grip and the quietness, unbelievable.
It's a game changer.
Yeah,
And it's a much more reassured drive.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for me one of those 911s that we've had in stock. Though, you know, we feel very lucky. We didn't have to lift a finger.
Yeah.
You know.
I tell you what, I was looking at the internet website for ages.
Yeah.
It's just checking Auto Trader literally probably every hour.
Yeah.
Not during work.
Yeah.
But obviously during work as well. But this came on. I think we were all sat down as a family. What we've done is we've converted the TV downstairs. We've got a media PC connected to it as well. So if you want to share ideas for e-commerce or whatever have you, or you want to buy something or something, like for example this car, this came on Auto Trader at that night.
No way.
Yeah.
At that night, and that's when we ended up.
Deciding.
I was speaking to. This is how long I've known Bashir, and maybe back then we didn't even speak that much, but
No, we
back
didn't.
then, exactly. Back then I was. They had a grey GTS,
Yes. we did,
lovely
yeah.
GTS, very nice GTS, and since then I was trying to figure out, do I go for a GTS or not? But as soon as this came on, I still had his number saved, so
Thank you.
I messaged him.
I had you on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I messaged you late at night.
Yeah, very late.
He was telling me, child, message him now. I said, just go for it.
Yeah.
He's a friend, just do it. Try it.
Yeah.
See if
Thank
he's
you.
awake.
And that's the thing with Bashir and Invictus Motors, you do get a more
One-to-one experience.
one-to-one experience.
And it's like a family experience as well.
Thank you. This road is really nice. Put your foot down now. It's straight, I'll tell you. Just keeps going straight. And the brakes work.
Fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you be okay if we switch on sports mode?
Yeah, if you want
Okay.
to. Yeah. So
Okay.
we had 10 seconds of overboost apparently.
Do you know, actually, let me just actually turn on the PASM as well.
Immediately you can tell the steering goes tighter.
Yeah.
Slightly harsher ride, but
I can feel
I'll
that
tell you what.
suspension as well.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It
Little
is.
cars, you enjoy.
Without a doubt. But Adil, you're a Ferrari guy.
Yeah, I like Ferraris. But
Yeah.
now I think of it since we've owned a Porsche,
Yeah.
and Porsche is kind of coming to me now, saying that it's more practical.
Got it? No, I'm with
And
you.
with Ferrari, you can use it for the weekend and use this as an everyday car if you want.
This definitely.
Yeah.
goodness.
I can definitely see you driving this every day.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely. Oops, sorry.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, honestly, that is.
And the clutch and flywheel were replaced. I think the clutch was definitely replaced not long ago.
Exactly.
You can feel it. That the gears are very smooth, even at this age.
No, it's a
Porsche done
fantastic
well.
car, honestly. You've got the boost gauge in front of you as well, the digital boost gauge.
This is your
This is the
opportunity.
Opportunity to go fast.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
That is.
still gonna get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, brakes are good as well.
I love the turbo boost gauge. You know?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
0.5 powers. It went.
We just knocked 2 miles off the range.
That's the beautiful thing about
Yeah.
Porsches, isn't it? You can do this
All day long.
all day long.
You don't get tired.
You don't,
Even
definitely
as a passenger, you don't get tired.
Yeah. And you're good there, height-wise?
I'm perfectly fine.
Nice.
I'm enjoying the scenery, the vibe, and the driver.
And the headroom,
right.
the headroom isn't restricted for you, is it?
No,
it's
yeah.
fine.
I think it
Headroom
should
is
be good. I think in the 991.1, there's probably more headroom at the back. This one's got slightly less.
Okay.
But it's fine.
It's just a more aggressive sloped roof
Yeah,
line, isn't it?
That's what
Exactly.
they've done.
Well, this holds more of the 911 shape.
Yeah.
That one's definitely a more sleeker look than 991.1, 991.2 as well.
It's amazing.
But they definitely do know how to nail their design, Porsche. Their interior as well is just you can't replicate the interior of a Porsche, honestly. It's too good.
And everything is built to last, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly.
You know,
and this one
no squeaks.
does exactly, yeah. It looks more like the old school 911s as well, the 930s, the 993s.
It does.
They obviously.
I do like the fact everything has had thought put into it.
Yeah,
They put a lot of process into this.
there's a lot of thought. Yeah, it's just. yeah, it's just. I mean, people would think, oh, do I get a GTR instead of a 997 turbo? But I mean, if you're getting a manual with a 997 turbo, and you're getting, it's a different thing. Honestly, this is rare. This is really rare.
Very indeed.
Cobalt Blue and manual. Crazy. They don't make turbos with a manual anymore.
They don't.
No, they all
Not even in the. Well, I think there must have been a very small amount of numbers in the 997.2s where some are manual, but
A very limited
they're not
number.
Metzger engine.
They're not Metzger engine.
They're the 3.8 DFIs.
They don't genuinely feel like this
Yeah.
whatsoever.
No, exactly.
But of course, there's a market for any generation of these 911s.
Yes.
You're right.
I think you can see that your 991.1, it's sold. You've traded it into me,
Yeah.
and even that in itself is quite interesting. You know, the
Yeah.
price you've traded it in for me. I've said if it sells for this price, I'm happy to give you guys X amount back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But look, it's sold. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, it's
You know, you
it's,
don't.
it's your reputation as well. The fact that we've you've advertised the car on your website, it's the reputation and the Google reviews
Thank you.
that have allowed for that car to sell so quickly.
Thank you. No, I appreciate
Bashir
it.
puts a lot of effort into it. He puts a lot of effort into just
We do,
doing the
honestly,
pictures and everything.
we do. The only thing I sometimes don't like about the business we're in is a lot of people take you for a ride. They take you for granted, and that makes you
It
a
happens
bit
lot.
bitter, and it also makes you feel less trusting of people.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it does happen. It does happen. It takes there's a small percentage of people that are genuine.
Yeah. And I think if somebody picked up the phone, rather than make up a story, but if they just said to me, sorry, I've never been in a Porsche, not driven one.
Yes.
I'm curious about it. I'm interested about it. I follow you. A bit of love back.
Yeah.
Could you spare us 30 to 40 minutes of your time?
Absolutely. Yeah.
More than happy to do
More
it.
than
You know,
happy.
this
it
is
changes the whole attitude and the whole exchange.
Yeah. But a lot of the times you get people
They're
almost
a
pretending.
bit blunt as well.
Yeah, they are.
There's
They're
a lot
like,
of people that are blunt. And
yeah, I've turned up in a 20 grand car and you wouldn't let me drive, you know, a 50 grand car.
yeah,
And I'm like,
there's risk. There's a lot of risk, and you got to understand that. Like for example, yourselves, you're obviously allowing somebody else to take basically your car
Yes.
out for a test drive.
Correct.
I mean, not many owners would allow that to happen.
No, they don't. They don't. Absolutely not. I mean, there's one Porsche specialist the car doesn't leave their building unless you've paid a significant amount in deposit.
Ah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know,
That happens. Yeah, that does happen.
But we don't ask for a significant deposit.
Exactly.
We just want to make sure that it's not being taken out for a simple joyride, or if it's not
Exactly, yeah.
one of 5-6 cars being test driven. Other than of course me.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if my brother, my business partner, test drove this, but other than me,
Yeah.
in the past 6-7 years, I think Ian purchased it in 2015, if memory serves me right.
Yeah.
No one else has driven this.
Well, it's impressive, and to be honest, the previous owners kept it for a very long time.
He has.
Yeah.
So it's just been, obviously, I had to test drive it because I'm taking it in, and you've test driven it. That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
You know.
we're really lucky, honestly, to be able to get this car. Very lucky.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it
look
was,
after, enjoy it. How long are you guys planning to keep it for?
for as long as we
possible.
can. I don't. There's no need. I mean,
There is no.
you get a GT3, then you lose the seats. Yes, you can do the conversion, but
Yeah.
then again, you don't get this similar feel and size of this car.
Correct. If you guys are, of course, at the same time, if you guys are ever considering selling it,
Oh yeah,
it
absolutely.
doesn't matter what mileage this car does.
Sure.
Just contact me.
Yeah, we will.
Bashir
No problem.
will, I'll list it for, on a similar proposal that I listed you on 1.1
Yes.
for.
Yep.
I'll list it like that, so
Yeah.
you're not losing
No, absolutely.
8-10 grand, if that makes
Exactly.
sense. At best.
And the values is it right over
Yes,
here?
yeah, we'll turn
And the
right.
values you give in terms of Part X, very reasonable.
Thank you.
Competitive and, to be honest, better than anything else out there.
Thank you. Even as a sale on the 991, I think what I offered was reasonable.
I think
Yes.
it's very. I mean that car.
I don't know
is
what
the
other
last-
dealers offered, but
I mean, similar, but then again, I mean, even if it is similar, even if it was the whole exchange between you guys,
yeah, thank you.
it doesn't make sense to go elsewhere.
Thank you. No, I
Doesn't make
appreciate it.
sense. Yeah.
I'll let Adil come out.
Very nice ride, Ameer. Good
No,
job.
thank you.
And
Ameer, you and I can test drive the 991. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, go for it. Let's go.
So we've just come out the 997 Turbo, and from an experience point of view, I actually wanted to test drive the 991 with Ameer.
Absolutely.
So
Looking
let's
forward
just
to
jump
it.
in.
Yeah, let's go.
Obviously, a different kettle of fish. I know it's raining,
Yes.
but what I'd like to do is oh God,
Well, that was good.
sorry. Yeah, it's come out
Yeah,
of my
that's
jacket.
fine. That's okay.
What I'd like to do is on this one, I'd really like to make the old lady sing this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is raining
yeah.
and it's rear-wheel drive.
I mean, the beautiful thing about these cars are you don't need to actually drive it fast.
Yeah,
To
no,
make it
exactly.
sound
You
great.
don't. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
That is the thing about this. Yeah. She is clearly used to these roads.
Yeah, I mean, this is my bread and butter. I do this road a couple of times.
Oh gosh.
The best way to inspect a road like this is to actually walk on it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's a different car. Completely different car. Yeah. I haven't driven it like that yet.
Yeah. So, got a post office van. Okay, so let's have a time in it.
I still got to drive the turbo back home.
Yeah, you definitely do. Okay, let me actually deactivate the sports.
Just in case.
Yeah. Sometimes it's actually quite fun to leave the car just in the standard comfort mode with the sports exhaust switched on.
You get the pop and crackles with the sport.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do now.
Even yeah, exactly. Gosh. Bashir! Good grief! It's getting a bit fast. I mean, within the speed limit.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Now that the engine is warm. So it's just to kind of, to those that think that these cars are obviously wider, longer, and it's lost a bit of a touch with Porsche. It's for those people that say that they're not fun enough and they don't have a character. Of course they do.
Oh, they do. They do have a character. Holy moly. YouTube's gonna be like, oh, this guy sunken right into his seat.
I mean, I wanted us to experience this, you know, obviously from my experience.
Amazing.
Hopefully Adam, the new owner, will enjoy it.
He will enjoy it. Definitely will. Jeez.
Now this bit of road is really good.
Rouse it.
Just
Bashir, no more.
I'll get you back on safely. And the beauty about the Porsche brand is, I mean, this was only in the 60s, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably a couple miles an hour lower than that.
Yeah. But you can carry on doing this until you hit
that is true.
176 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know,
186.
186. This guy knows his.
I know that, but I can't drive him like this. Yeah, I should be good. Oh, I was about to say, hopefully the GoPro wasn't attached to that. Yeah, that's cool. And honestly, that's why you buy a C2S.
That's
or
why
a
you buy-
GTS or whatever have you.
Yeah.
Honestly, natural aspiration
Yeah.
is king.
This is gonna be fun in the tunnel.
Very cool.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. No problem.
I mean, you know, growing up, to have this opportunity to drive a car of this value, to experience it.
Yeah. No, you've got to. Honestly, it's if it wasn't for our parents teaching us the right things and to keep our heads down and to just carry on doing what we can do, this wouldn't be possible. Definitely not possible. And of course, obviously, everything happens. I don't know if you're a believer or a non-believer.
Yeah.
Obviously, YouTube guys and girls. But yeah, everything happens for a reason, and you got to have your faith in it as well. It's just all the blessings of God, to be honest.
Definitely. You've got to thank God for everything we have. And I mean, the reason
Thanking God that I've arrived home safely.
and the reason I actually wanted to do this is I have a friend of mine who bought a 991.1S.
Okay.
And I was sitting
Did
down.
you say it was soulless?
No, he didn't say it was soulless. I went to visit him.
Yeah.
Mashallah, he's an amazing person. I went to
mashallah.
visit him, and his sons were like, you know, he's like, Bashir uncle, you know, you need to talk to our dad, you know, to put his foot down.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you need some Bashir jeans.
But what I said, I'll make a video, and I think just it's healthy to actually drop it. You know, if you're in fifth gear cruising around,
Yes.
and you've got it in sports and sports exhaust is switched on,
Yeah.
just drop it to the second gear for third, second,
Yeah.
and that's how you get this incredible sound.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I know people do like pop and bang maps to their cars.
Yeah.
This isn't the same, honestly. This is Porsche have done it right.
Porsche have done it right, and you don't need to have the pop and bangs,
No, you don't.
but
you
you
don't.
know it's all right to just
yeah.
drop
But it gives it a lot of character,
Yeah.
honestly. But in terms of this is a very compliant chassis,
yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah, but Ameer, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Smash the like button.
Smash that like button. We do make money out of YouTube, which goes to a UK registered charity. This is in some ways charity work
Absolutely.
from you.
No,
know.
exactly. There's
A lot of people aren't very happy,
which is really,
you know,
really
shooting
nice.
content.
Yeah.
But you
No,
know,
it's good. It shows off what
Yeah.
Invictus are, to be honest.
thank
And
you. And it's not really
Bashir's
for me.
obviously shown off what the car's capable of.
Yeah, thank you.
It's it's really good.
Thank you. And this isn't really for me as well. You know, it's
Mm.
to kind of show people out there that you know these cars.
These cars are series cars. Are
What,
series
what did it cost this when you bought it?
When we bought it, it's held its value. It's, it probably
'Cause
cost
we
about
sold it
55, but
when-
then,
and
we
now-
put the warranty on.
2-3
then-
years later, we just sold it for 54.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
It just goes
if
to
that's
show.
not a testament to the
Yeah.
value of what Porsche is, it's just a safe bet, honestly.
They make a good product.
People
This
say,
is-
you know, you can buy things like, I don't know, like gold bars and stuff like that, but you can't look at it, you know.
No, you can't. And
At
you can't
least can
enjoy it
park
like
in
this.
exactly, you can't enjoy it like this
Yeah.
as well.
This has got all the spec, the,
All the spec,
tilt and
absolutely.
slide roof,
Yeah.
cruise control,
Heated seats,
sports exhaust,
Sport Chrono Plus,
yeah,
multifunction steering wheel, PSC.
Yeah.
No, this is
And it's going to a good guy.
It is absolutely. I think he's a very nice person. I mean, Dad's spoken to him a lot, and he's just he knows what the car is, and Porsche obviously knowing that they know what the car is as well, and to obviously put a warranty on it is
Because this has got the
impressive.
Porsche warranty, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Porsche warranty. And the other thing is that I don't know if the rule is the same, but you don't, if it's already got a Porsche warranty on, then you don't need to do another 111-point check. You just end up
Just
refreshing the
renewing
warranty.
it. Keep servicing it
Yeah,
with them.
absolutely. Just go to the Max 10 with the warranty. Why not? Why not?
I
It's
agree.
just like the most financially, it just makes financial sense to
isn't
actually
it?
do it.
I agree. Ameer,
Mm,
thank you so much.
so much.
Let's go grab some coffees.
Yes,
Yeah?
absolutely.